Subaru wakes up in a fantasy world with knights and magic and dragons and even flying whales. Um, and he gets super excited because he reads about this all the time in his books and manga. He thinks it's gonna be a paradise where he's gonna get the girls, but he's wrong. He's gonna see the horror of living through this world and all the gore, and every time he dies, he comes back. He can't even tell anyone about it, or he'll die. And it's not even him dying to other people. Sometimes he has to take his own life just to save someone else. But then he meets his waifus, the people he's gonna protect. There's so many characters in this show, and all of them are so good. You do see some characters, and then they're kind of forgotten about by the second season. But it's okay. There's still a lot of the characters to like. And each of them, you always feel different about how they were at the beginning. Subaru at the beginning, super selfish. At the end, cares for everyone. Emilia, she always doesn't believe in herself until second season. Then she starts believing in herself and trusting other people. You find more about Roswald and what he actually wants. Then you find out about Betelgeuse, who is like the main villain in the first season. And then he turned into one of my favorite characters by the second season. Seeing his backstory, you just feel so bad, and he was just such a good character. Characters are so good. The show is so good altogether. And it's not like you're not gonna watch the show for action and fight scenes. Fight scenes they're like okay, decent enough, but like none of them's like wow, this is like Demon Slayer out here or Jujutsu Kaisen. None of them are like that, but they're decent. They get the job done. I'm glad they didn't do like how other shows where you come back from like then the day ends or like you die or whatever. Glad they didn't just make it like all the time he's always going back in time. Like other shows, like they go through the same day like 100 times. This one is not as much, which works so much better. They even got Tanjiro as Otto. I like Otto so much. He's actually hecka funny. ReZero, awesome show. But we're gonna go make sure we're okay with the score. Season 1, yeah, it's like a 9. Pretty good, really enjoyable. Not a masterpiece as Season 2, which is definitely a masterpiece. I gave it a 9. Masterpiece, what are you talking about? See, that's why we're checking. And then there's also part 2. What is this? What is this? Oh, the Frozen Bond. I didn't watch this. I don't even know what this is. And yeah, part 2, gave it a 10 out of 10. This show, amazing. Definitely check it out. Unless you don't like gore, because, yeah, that can be kind of a problem. And if you're just watching a show for fight scenes, probably don't watch it. But it's a great story.